Excellent. Alrighty, we are here. Not sure what happened with the mic. Welcome everyone. Liverpool fan in Japan, Miyazaki man, Sai. We are going to talk about transfers, tactics, and the build-up to Man United. We've invested in the under Anfield heating and all that jazz. The investment will pay off surely. We invested in it 2 or 3 years ago. They're clearing the snow at the moment. There's a beautiful picture on X Twitter of Amorim with a snow a snow machine trying to get the match postponed. We are back. Welcome, Dennis. Yes, great to see you, fam. Michael, Fox, you too. Creason, Gomides, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Mr. Wa, Commander, Eugene, Jamie. Absolute pleasure to have you all on board. Guys, a week without Liverpool playing is absolutely depressing. So I'm absolutely glad that we can have this match go ahead and spank the Red Devils. Have some Red Devils for dessert. Appreciated, Snapey Golf. Super, super appreciated. Up the mighty Reds, absolutely. And up the shiny one as well. Let's chuck the shiny one in the chat to get the party started, to get the mood going. Alrighty, the shiny one is in. Thank you for joining me. So, yes, I think it's going to be very interesting what Arne Slot does with this lineup, right? Robertson has been undisputed first choice left back for season upon season under Klopp's era. But now we have Kostas Tsimikas, the Scouse Greek. Does he come in because we're going to need to break Man United's low block? He's solid enough defensively and he's next to Virgil van Dijk as well. So, with that in mind, he gives us an added option to unlock the door, right? He also is a menace at set pieces. Great delivery from deep as well. But Robertson might get the nod for leadership. But the games are coming thick and fast. So it'll be a very, very interesting call as well. 2-0. It's a great, great prediction. I really, really think if we score one, the floodgates will open. Now, Amorim won't want it to be a cricket score, but at the same time, he's going to want to get something. There's got to be some inner belief in himself, in his management, that he thinks he can creep out a result here. But the difficulty is with Sir Harold of Maguire, the YouTube superstar, and De Ligt, who is absolutely not a wonder kid at all. In fact, the last wonder kid that scored against Liverpool at Anfield was Jesse Lingard back in the day, right? The evergreen Lingard. beans, mate. I grew up in Cambridge, England, so yes, British blood. I'm British fam. Actually, yeah, no, that's where my upbringing was. Same as the Steeler football, actually. We grew up in the same town, Cambridge, England, so all good. Making breakfast. I hope it's not the beans on toast. I hope it's a full-blooded English breakfast there. My man Tim, I love me some bacon, some British sausages. You don't know, right, how much I miss them British sausages because of the fact that what we have over here is like some kind of popping Frankfurter. You bite into this Frankfurter Japanese sausage and it like globules of fat. Ain't the same. I need my fresh pork sausages from the butcher. Oh dear, I love me some food. On a diet at the moment. As you've seen, right, I got that channel, Making Success Inevitable, because I'm definitely going to go for the sprints, go lose a dad bod, get that six-pack, get some love time. It's all good. Brethren, yes, much love. Rezon Moodley. South Africa, love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Congratulations on the dominance in rugby as well. South Africa is doing good things. Gomides. Yeah, the midfield, absolutely. That's the difference between Liverpool and Man United, right? Traditionally, we've been chasing shadows in midfield, bypassing it. Long ball to Owen and Heskey. Long ball over to Torres, chasing the shadows, through to Vidic, for example. But for once, maybe in a generation, our midfield is all conquering, all dominating, technical marvels. Soboslai. First touch, amazing. Gravenberch, first touch, amazing. Even Endo, McAllister, Curtis Jones, these are all technicians that can carry the ball and play the ball. It's fantastic. Cheese and ham omelette, hash browns and toast. It sounds delicious to me. I might need to make some kind of potato rosti or something. I miss my fried food. Yeah, I really, really hope we put this knife in, turn the screw against Amorim, because Man United deserve it, right? It's when they're down in the dumps, you really got to kick them when they're down, because these are, when I was growing up, Man United were winning the lot, winning it all. Alex Ferguson, right? Untouchable by the press, untouchable by the referees. He had Howard Webb in his pocket. And now that they're down in the dumps, we've got to take advantage of it and get those massive scores on the board. And the thing is, morning to you too, my friend, Red for life. The thing is, I don't think Man United have the potential and the possibilities to keep a clean sheet here. The biggest difference between a Klopp Liverpool attacking Man United and a Slot Liverpool attacking Man United is that Slot's Liverpool will be patient enough and probe until the right opportunity, the right opening comes to play the ball to get into the box. Not afraid to play the extra pass as well. Because a big difference between Slot's Liverpool in terms of converting chances and Klopp's Liverpool is Slot wants the players to be in a position to have a higher conversion opportunity, which is why you see Luis Diaz between the perpendiculars of the goalpost, converting and scoring more chances than in a Klopp system where he has to start from out wide, bring himself further in laterally before shooting and bending it and from further distance and having beaten 1 or 2 men already. So with that in mind, the shots that we do take against Man United have a higher chance of being converted, and there's no way that will stop our game-winning scenarios and shot creation because they just don't have the legs to do it. And when it's the first half or second half, particularly in the second half, you'll probably note that Slot's Liverpool run intense, but in spurts. Apart from that, they save the energy, conserve the energy, and then they really, really go for it. So it's a moments with efficiency. Efficiency in transition and getting pressing and getting the ball back, and then efficiency in going down the other end and converting our chances as well. So, yes, let's see what we got in the chat here. Is there a big LFC community in Japan? Says Leo the puppy. There very much is. There's actually an official Liverpool academy in Japan, right? Is it in Saitama or somewhere else? I need to get my ass there one day and represent the brethren in Japan. They've got a connection with Liverpool as well. They might be able to get me over to Anfield. Hopefully all expenses paid. I do like my first class. Although, saying that, I saved enough Avios on British Airways to probably travel business class anyway, but it's all good. Hello, Brock. Big boss. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you too, Frank. Yes, so there is a Liverpool community here. In fact, you'll be surprised. Most of the Liverpool fan base, probably girls. You know what? It's probably 21 to 29-year-old girls that are the biggest Liverpool fans, because for some reason, a lot of the idols and models get into sport, get into football, and then with big celebrity names that were Taru Endo and Takumi Minamino, right? And even Sugawara and all the other players, Daichi Kamada in the Premier League, they get, not lovey-lovey, but close with these guys. And Wataru Endo is obviously Liverpool captain, and because of that, they've become Liverpool fans, for better or for worse. Doesn't matter, they're still Liverpool fans, so representing. Konnichiwa, absolutely. Appreciated, my man. Yeah, when I get back to the UK, right? Obviously, got to see my friends and family, but let's do some kind of live stand-up gig, dirty, cheeky pints, maybe share Guinness, snake bite, and a cider. I miss my cider. There's no cider in Japan unless you go up north in cold Hokkaido. And then let's do it in Liverpool. If I can make a match at Anfield as well, we got to have a proper night, make a proper feast, a night of it. Let's get some dinner. Let's get some drinks. Let's do some banter. Let's do some tactics. All good. Love me the interaction as well. And as I mentioned, right, the time I went to Anfield, the only time I went to Anfield, I must have been 18 or so. I travelled from Cambridge to Liverpool, 5.5 hours on a train, myself, to watch Liverpool versus Man City at Anfield, where Suarez scored that immaculate free kick. I think it ended 1-1. Borini was plugging away, working hard on left, no effect. But yeah, Suarez, that free kick, a thing of beauty. Absolute beauty. Yes, absolutely. And you guys are in for a treat as well, because literally this match is going to be so fun, especially for everyone here that hasn't joined the Discord. You've got to join the Discord. Literally, the live chat along, you see like Movi Shoes, Kim, Jamie, Rennie, Frank, Mighty Mike, Zhao, everyone giving it the best of the lot. It's the best community there is. And when you read the chat along and the banter, and oh, it's so good, so fun. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Yeah, Salah's abs is absolutely four, and it's not like the skinny abs as well, like you lower the fat body percentage in the kitchen, because you make abs in the kitchen, right, with nutrition and diet. They are like impeccable, like Superman abs. You can absolutely smack them and you probably break your hand. He is immense and strong, and he's got his own song, Running Down the Wing. It's a shame that we didn't hear Sadio Mane's song longer. Sadio Mane, because yeah, he, when Sadio Mane was in his prime, right, he was truly, truly unstoppable. There was a case that Sadio Mane was more important than Salah in that particular era. And have you noticed that Salah is smiling and super happy and super teamwork and player attributes up when Mane left? They had that love-hate rivalry, right? Which is so awkward when they did that Besties show. I don't know why Liverpool put them together. Oh, well. Yeah. For Endo, right? Yeah, for Endo. Wataru Endo is feeling the love. That's the thing, right? I'm a member of Endo's official monthly newsletter and vlog subscription service, and he always reiterates how much he's respected at Liverpool, how much he gets on with Mo Salah, how much he gets on with all the players in the dressing room, right? And he's so happy to be there. And all he wants to do is help the club win trophies. He will win the club trophies by doing what needs to be done. And his ideals are basically, I will be there to do the right thing for the club, because doing my best for the club helps the club succeed. And if the club succeeds, it's reflected glory on him because he's a part of the club. And Slot is slowly introducing him and giving him more minutes, which allows him to make his contributions, because he's not just a game closer. As you've seen, his passing through the lines is excellent. His technical ability is really good. When he plays in that Japan shirt just there, he's required to go box to box because he's actually one of the silkiest players in Japan as well. So all good in that regard. Thank you, mate. Adidas Originals. Respect, liking it. You know what? If I take this, let's have a look. If I have a repertoire of a lot of my Liverpool kits just hanging there in the background, but I will need to do a proper showcasing of all the kits, because very happy to for anyone who wants a particular vintage good, let me know. I'll sort you out a good deal. But I'm also going to do giveaways monthly as well, because why not? Love you guys, especially Liverpool fan members. You guys keep me afloat for sure. I got my merch store, and you know, Michael, it's not just the kits as well. It's all of the weave goods and collectibles. My goodness, I'm a hoarder. I should go on that hoarding show. Was it? Is it Hoarders? It is Hoarders or something like that. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Need to not splash the cash. Need to hold back. LFC blocks collectibles. Absolutely. Welcome aboard, mate. Great to see you. Liverpool fans unite. This is the best international community by far. And I did mention that I would answer some questions, and there were some questions in the chat. Jamie Rainey asks, if I could be friends with any fictional character, who would you choose? And there's a second question there as well, but that first one. So I'm a big anime fan, obviously, in Japan, anime, weeb goods. There's a show called Death Note. I don't know if you've seen Death Note, right? If you haven't, it's amazing. It blows your mind. Like, pa. No, pa means a little bit dumb in Japanese, but pa. No. Basically, the premise of the story is a death god's death note comes into Earth to a guy called Light Yagami, and if he writes anyone's name on it, they pass away, and he can write how they pass away as well. And there's another detective called L who tries to figure out how is this guy killing people without, being there or anything happening. I would choose L because I want to be in that kind of situation where your gambit, your life is on the line, and you're trying to figure out how is he doing it, and I'm putting steps together because I love chess. If you didn't know, I was a wonder kid at chess back in the day. Cambridge County chess champion when I was like 9 years old. Digressing just a little bit. Alexander Cameron, thank you, my man. Much appreciated. It's all about energy and pizzazz, because why not? You're surrounded by friends and family and, the Liverpool brethren as well. Respect. That's what we're all about, right? Energy, sending our energy like spirit to Liverpool players on the pitch. As Klopp always did as well. Klopp said, don't chant his name, chant the player's name, because we can revitalize them, boost them, give them that little kick to make the extra sprint and run. But of course, Slot has trained it into them already. So yeah, absolutely. Endo really is an ideal player. He epitomizes what it is to be a Liverpool player. Because remember, I said right at the beginning, right? He will give his heart and his soul, his warrior spirit, with the gum shield on the pitch. But if he's on the bench, he will be the biggest and best cheerleader of the lot. He'll be like, Gambale, Gambale, Gambale. Because he's a soft little puppy, really. But yeah, he epitomizes what it means to be a Liverpool player for sure, yo. Jamie Rennie's other question: what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Guys, I don't know if you've watched my new channel, Making Success Inevitable. In fact, my first ever YouTube channel, I called it that before I renamed it to Miyazaki Mansai. But check it out. Life advice, and I did mention there, it's a little bit naughty, but I was really shy back in the day, right? I was really, really shy, and I couldn't look people in the face. I was very, very timid. And the school bully, a guy called Justin, I got paired with him in a science project one time. And I was like, all right then, Justin, let's just do it. And then this is the best piece of advice because it gave me the confidence for life. He said, oi, Si, mate, what are you doing? Stop looking at my knob. Why are you looking down there? My eyes are here, mate. Look me in the face. And then, something just clicked. Something just clicked in my mind. Like, why am I looking down? Why can't I look at him? Why can't I look at people when I talk to them? So just from then on, I was like, fine, whatever. All right, let's do it. You want to do it? You know, something just snapped, and I was like, straight in the eyes. That's the best piece of advice I've ever been given, because that allowed me to look people in the face, interact, and actually communicate. And from then on, I figured it's not so bad, you know, talking to people, looking at them in the eyes, looking them in the face. I don't want to be looking down at his knob, as he said. So there you go. Best advice I've ever been given. Yeah, Asian, Blasian, growing up in the UK. So yeah, good. Not the easiest upbringing. By the way, support me on the new channel as well. I'm going to link it in the thing. Make sure you check a sub and join me in that one as well, because, yeah, appreciated, right? Cool. What other question we got? Do you think if Trent leaves on a free this summer, it will affect his legacy? So I kind of answered, I half answered this one already in the video I made, but there's two things: legend and legacy. So he will always be a legend, in the same way that Michael Owen is a legend. Michael Owen won us the FA Cup against Arsenal. He's an English legend. He won the Ballon d'Or. He was our talisman and a wonder kid, and he'd done amazing things in Liverpool. But he tarnished his legacy, his reputation, by leaving 10 million to Real Madrid with Nunez coming in, by joining Man United, by not holding out against Newcastle for the Liverpool move because we wanted him as well. So it will tarnish his legacy for sure, because you'll always remember that Trent left in his prime, left his boyhood club, rejected a 6-year deal in favour of a 4-year deal, didn't renew his contract the whole way through that, didn't intimate that he wanted a new contract, didn't sign a new contract. His behaviour on the pitch in terms of body language, people have been commenting about that, how he doesn't track back sometimes, how he's a little bit lazy in the short passing, but he's a quality player, an amazing player, but he's not an indispensable player. He's a legend, and he'll forever be a legend, because he's our boy, our wonder kid at right back, and no one in world football has ever done, in history of football, has ever done what he can do at right back. But no one will ever forgive and forget leaving for free in your prime, costing Liverpool that amount of money, living your glory days in Real Madrid, and not being there to win it all, and Arne's not the shiny one. So that's that particular question. 1 second. Let me get my new channel as well. Yeah, this one. Support me on this channel. It would be much appreciated, because yeah, I like to give life advice and life lessons as well. And if you do join me for this one, it'd be much appreciated. So I'm going to chuck my Making Success in Liverpool channel. Drop a subscription. Super appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Let's go back into the chat. Yes, Jamie, Death Note is definitely awesome. I'd love to do the live watch along, the match commentary, color commentary, and play-by-play for the Man United game, but it's 1:30 a.m. and I got to bring the Mushroom Boy to school at like 8:30, so I got to wake up about 7. So all good, and then bring Mia to her grandparents' house. So I'd love to do it, but it's a little bit tight. It's all right. We'll come back to the play-by-plays and live watch-alongs very soon. I promise. From me to you, promise you. Yeah, you're right, Alexander. Being able to talk to people, interact with people face to face with confidence is an amazing thing. And the line that is, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, is so true. And I do mention it in this Making Success Inevitable channel, right? If you ask the girl, if you talk to the girl, if you go to the sports club, if you go to that meeting event, if you put your time in to do something that you're scared of, you're fearful of, you're not sure of, but you actually do it, your chance to succeed and enjoy it is higher than 0%. If you back away, if you don't do it, if you hesitate and you just say no and ignore it, or look down and look away and walk past, your chance for achieving that thing or doing that thing is 0. And the reason why you wanted to do it, or see it, or achieve it, or live it in the first place, is because it's meaningful for you. You want to join that sports club because you want a hobby, you want to meet new people, you want to meet like-minded people. You start a YouTube channel because you want reflected glory in the money. Not really, I don't care for any of that. It's about meeting like-minded people, making content that people find interesting, hopefully building a nice community. And as I said, this is the best community, the LFIJ community by far. Unless you do the things, unless you upload the video, even if it's crap or no one will watch it, unless you actually do it, your chance is 0. If you do it, your chance is higher than 0. In fact, it will definitely be more than 0, even if it's 0.5%. But it could be 99%, so you never know. Give it a go with the flow, do it, just do it, believe in yourself, because what's the worst thing that happen? Someone says no, or you fail, who cares? Michael Jordan failed more times than anybody, which is why he's the best of all time in basketball, apparently, with LeBron James. So, yeah, that's the kind of advice that I really live and die by, really, because, you know, why not? Make tomorrow's you proud of today's you. So do everything you can. Yes, hair transplant. You're right. the hair transplant of Salah, the hair transplant of Amorim, the hair transplant of Jurgen Klopp, the veneers and teeth of Bobby Firmino, whiter than white. He got shown the grade 1 white, and he's like, I want one whiter than that. Legend is Bobby Firmino. You can see, look. Oh, no. Can you see? Just next to Bowser there. Bobby Firmino's book on my desk. I'm reading that one now. Members count isn't showing. Yes, very much so, because usually I put the match lineup over that thing, but there is no match lineup because I don't know it yet. Although I probably did know it because I get the most match lineups right? You know me. I do get most match lineups right. So there's no widget in this Streamlabs desktop to get the members as far as I'm aware. So I think we're on 95? Come on, guys. 5 more members and I can make that commission goodie for you guys. That's what I promised you all. One and done. You get your exclusive members number in the Discord with whatever nickname you want. And then, yeah, I'll order it handmade and send it to you guys. Of which these handmade cards for the All-Stars Liverpool fan in Japan tier and above, these are going out tomorrow because the post office opens tomorrow. So thank you so much. Dennis, I hope you're still here, Dennis. I got a box, a dedicated box for you, Dennis, man, because I don't know if you know, but he ordered a Amazon Japan Christmas cake, a strawberry massive Christmas tart, and we devoured that beast. That was delicious. Oh my. So I got something nice for you and your lovely daughter and family as well. So enjoy that, Dennis. Thank you so much. I love sweets. Yeah, we are the Redmen. Anfield is going to be packed. I mean, this is the show of all shows, right? Man United at Anfield. We got to teach them a lesson, show that we are top on merit and top tier, and Slop is the cream of the crop. 71 subs. 70, you mean 70 concurrent viewers? Josh? Yeah, 70 concurrent viewers on that side. 72 concurrent viewers. I think 7,600 subs. Hopefully get to 8,000 sooner than Neville. I was sooner than later. I was reading Gary Neville there by Damo. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that'll be good. But Caro will outwork Gary Neville, and especially because we've got the under Anfield pipes going on as well. Neville will never stop us. Everyone who listens to a Gary Neville rant, he's so biased, and the things he says is absolutely hobbledegook, because he put Gavadio in the team of the season so far. Gavadio, who's been skinned time and time again, who got benched by Pep, who's been a weak link in that defensive line, which is surprising, right? Because he was solid and very, very expensive. Gary Neville, my goodness, I think he's clickbait. He's so clickbait nowadays, and that's what it's all about. This Elon Musk talk, Mr. Wah, won't happen, and it wouldn't be good as well. Elon Musk is too spontaneous. He does things for a reaction. He is like a man-child. He does things so that he can manipulate something. Oh, Jamie, gifting a Wonder Kid membership to someone. Josh, my man, congratulations. Make sure to thank Jamie in the chat. He has gifted you the greatest gift this year. Enjoy all the exclusive content, my man. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Hontou ni yorishii, which is super, super happy. Enjoy it. Yeah, Neville at the start of Sky Sports was really interesting. He made that David Luiz comment, right? Like he's like a player on a PlayStation controller in FIFA that's spinning around and around trying to dribble people. Yeah, he's super biased nowadays. And even Carragher's a little bit of a parody of himself. Carragher is trying really, really hard now to be over the top and a larger-than-life character. And you know what? I'm actually really, really surprised that Carragher survived that spitting incident to that girl in the car that was riding him up. That was really, really surprising, because that was still in the age of being cancelled by doing something offensive, right? So that was really interesting. Brown Star Cards, welcome. Great to see you, my man. Top condition? No, Anfield itself will be in top condition. I think it was only the scare of the fans coming to Anfield, especially down the motorway, the train, the public transport, making sure there's no accidents and no tragedies as well, because, last thing you want... Look, life is more important than football. As Klopp said, football is the most important things of the useless things. Well, not useless things, but the less important things, right? Carragher already did. And he did correctly say, yeah, does Trent want to be known as a McManaman or a Gerrard? Now, in my opinion, right, he will never be known as a Gerrard. Aleem, my man, yes, Aleem, free. You are my first ever Liverpool fan in Japan member. You have a special place in my heart, and plate, because I'm a foodie as well, in my heart forever and ever. Welcome aboard, my man. Yeah, he'll never be a Gerrard, because what Gerrard could do, right, on a pitch. He was captain fantastic, taking things by the scruff of the neck. Connor Crosby, my man, happy new year to you as well. Hope your 2025 is going to get great. Madman in a box. Yeah, so many Man United fans are joking that they want the match cancelled, that there might be other circumstances why the match could be cancelled. 25 million for Doak. I think it's 25 to 30 million. I think you take it. I know everyone wants a Liverpool wonder kid through the ranks. We bought him in, right? Was it from Celtic? You want him to succeed. The biggest problem with Doak is he can't finish. He can't shoot. He just doesn't have a shot. He doesn't have a shot. I'd rather Shaqiri's attributes, which is slower, slightly less dribbling, more technical, with a good shot. Because the problem with Doak is very, when you play against the Premier League low blocks, right, and dribbling down the avenue, unless you're very silky, can play the tick attack and get in a position to pull the pullbacks, without a great shot, the players will actually invite him to shoot. That's the problem, right? The Premier League is so tactical that sometimes you force players to do things they're weak at. You force Robertson to cut inside and use his right foot inside of the field because he's not the best in terms of build-up play. You force players down the line to shoot on a weaker foot, like Van Dijk did to Musa Sissoko. Was it Musa Sissoko? When Heung-min Son was on 2v1 Van Dijk masterclass, put him out wide, left foot, blaze it over the bar. They will force Ben Doak to shoot time and time again and never let him cut inside or link up the play because he doesn't have a good shot. So I would take 25 million if it's offered, because then you can put it on someone that's really, really capable. The swivel hips. Carragher was originally a blue nose, and he admits it. He was always a blue nose, so he likes Liverpool and Everton both to succeed. Owen saying he's a Liverpool legend. That's the thing, Gomidas. I would think that Owen is a Liverpool legend, but his legacy is in the gutter. He's a legend for the fact that he single-handedly won the FA Cup, stole it from Arsenal. He won the Ballon d'Or as a Liverpool player. He was our go-to man. He came back from injury quickly to help us. He played while injured. He did everything he could in the shirt, and he was electric and one of the best strikers of all time. But his legacy is in the bin. He joined Man United. He ran his contract down. He left for 10 million. He wouldn't come back when Liverpool wanted him or hold out for a move, and moved to Newcastle as well. And what he's, the way he talks as well, in glowing references around Man United, his legacy is in the gutter, but he is a Liverpool legend. So I think that's the distinction. Ali McCoy, yeah. Gary Neville, I don't know. He's just, he's a muppet, really, isn't he? He's trying to clickbait all the time. Gerrard, yeah, that's the thing, right? You're right. ARK, you're 100% right. Gerrard would be better than Trent at right back, because Gerrard is one of the best players of all time in every single position. But the really, really amazing thing and awkward thing I want to say about Gerrard, right? I would not trust Gerrard. As a coach, I would not trust Gerrard in centre midfield. And I think he would struggle in centre midfield in today's modern game for the fact that he wants to get on the ball and he wants to roam. He is basically your roaming playmaker, destroyer, libero, Gengen pressing ultimate player. Gerrard is the ultimate version of Szoboszlai in the 10 right now. Gerrard vacates position too much in centre midfield to be that top midfielder. You'd rather have disciplined all-around players facilitating Gerrard and letting Gerrard go and win the game, go and score the goal, go and tackle their centre-back, go and tackle at right-back, go and tackle everywhere. Give Gerrard a free role. Centre-back, centre-mid, you put your SCN or your Balak or your Souness or your Roy Keane or even your Laudrup if you want a genius who does slightly less defensive work. You put your N'Golo Kante, you put the all-around disciplined holding midfielder or box-to-box midfielders to let Gerrard go and do his thing. I don't think Gerrard plays a dedicated centre midfield role in today's game. Yeah, Doak skinned Gavadio and absolutely blitzed him. But I tell you what, Man City gave him all the space in the world to do that. I think Doak super struggles against a low block. He's so young and he has room to grow, but he won't have the game time at Liverpool. You're waiting 3 or 4 years to see if he adds end product. Captain Slugger asks if we can get a 6 other than Zubimendi. Angelo Stiller. Angelo Stiller is a very, very interesting one in the German leagues. He shows signs of being able to do everything that you want in the 6 role. Ball carry, destroy, ball play as well. Adam Wharton has a bit of that as well. And Premier League proven, but he'll be expensive as well. Depends what you want, really. one of the things that I really, really think people misunderstand, and Chris Ice 109, Happy New Year to you too. You don't need a Gravenberch replacement because you have Gravenberch. And not every six in the world, or not many sixes in the world, not any sixes in the world, can do what Gravenberch does. He's a complete package in terms of carrying the ball laterally, inviting the press, running through the lines with power. You have to choose the attributes that you want for your midfield. And the attributes that Slot really, really likes is the ability for a midfielder to be comfortable on the ball and bring the ball horizontally, inviting the press. Now, Wataru Endo can do that, but he's slower at doing that, and he's better at relieving the ball off, which is why he's not first choice. Bacetic is a little bit slow, and he's more of a ball player than that. Zubamendi is a ball player. Now, that tells you that you look for different attributes in midfield, which means we don't need a Gravenberch like-for-like replacement. We need the attributes that Slot wants in his squad, and Zubamendi offers the tempo and the control aspect, and that's probably what he's looking for. So in that regard, Zubamendi, Angelo Stiller, Adam Wharton are probably the three that do it best. Maxence Kakare is more closer to a Gravenberch than the other three, but he would be one to look at as well, except for the fact that I think he loves France. So it'd be so hard to get him out of France. Other transfers we're looking at as well is like Ryan Cherky at Lyon because of Lyon's financial situations as well. But the issue with players like Ryan Cherky is they look great on a highlights reel, but he doesn't press. His pressing's almost hopeless. He would get lost in a front free press because with Arne Slot's WW kind of press, you must press effectively. Otherwise, no hope. You're never going to get signed if you don't have the work ethic. Jim Beglin on commentary. He's fun as well. He is fun, Tim. Yes, let's go back to the chat. Don't many footballers who achieve so much yet are loved by so few. You're right, Michael. Yeah. For example, Kevin Keegan, he should have a huge legacy at Liverpool, but obviously he left. Was it Hamburg? And Kenny Dalglish joined, and Kenny Dalglish obviously overshadowed him for sure. Yes. Norton, you're right. People can be financially savvy and smart, and they don't care about the love. Sometimes people care about the money and the wage package and the career as well. AZ Official asks, if you could change the result of one Liverpool match, which match would you choose and why? Very, very hard to say. Some of those Champions League results would have been very, very nice to turn over. But I would change that Chelsea match where Gerrard slipped, right? Because just the fact that my Captain Fantastic, Stevie G, right? I don't want him to be associated with that. If I could change that just to take that tarnish off Slippy G, as they call him, his reputation, then I would do it for Gerrard because I love Gerrard. He was our Captain Fantastic. So I would change the outcome of that match. Doesn't need to be a win, just so that he's never ever associated with slipping ever again. That is what I'd do because I love the man. I love Gerrard. What do you think Man United should do to change their current situation, or are they too deep in? They can get out, but they need long-term thinking. They need long-term planning. They need to give Amorim the transfers that he needs, the wing-backs that he needs to get the players out the door, regardless of financial loss. But the difficult thing that they have, right, is because of financial fair play and the limitations at this current moment, it does mean that you're kind of barred from selling your players on the cheap because unless you can balance the books, you can't reinvest, which is why Newcastle are stuck with their richest in history owners, can't just buy all the best wonder kids in the world, right? And Chelsea did it before they really enforced that, before they enforced a 5-year amortization financial thing as well. So Man United can do it, but they have to believe in a plan, bring the right people in, have the right infrastructure in the background, and copy the Liverpool model of really unearthing players and managers and technical staff to perform or outperform their current standing of a Man United, who are a mid-table team. I saw a question in here by Dennis as well. Danny Olmo, should we try and nab him for Barcelona? I don't think Danny Olmo will leave. He's too loyal. He was brought up in the Barcelona academy and he loves Barcelona. He joined them as well. He's angry at not being able to play, but he's got a lucrative contract. Do you know, right? If Danny Olmo rescinds his contract because he's not registered, he will get every wage owed to him without doing anything. his 2 or 3 year contract. He'll get every penny, and he can move to another team. But he's loyal, and I wouldn't want him at Liverpool. He's injury prone. He's injury prone. It's the same reason that some people, for some reason, said Rafinha. Let's get Rafinha as a Mo Salah replacement. Rafinha loves Barcelona. It's a dream club. He won't ever leave there. He won't leave there by hook or by crook, and he will underperform as well. He's hot and cold, and Danny Olmo is hot and cold as well. Musk buying Liverpool is a no-no, because it's not about the money. It's about the integrity. He'd just be a toy to Musk, and he'd want to win, but he'd do very, very dodgy things. He wouldn't mind selling his soul for the quickest and dirtiest way to succeed, and that's not the way Liverpool do it. Liverpool do it the right way. Baleba, you're right, quick kicks. Baleba is a great player, and he's box to box rather than a dedicated 6. So Baleba is an amazing, but he'd be so expensive. You're talking Caicedo money, 115 million for Baleba easily. The robbery against Spurs, not awarding Diaz that goal. So I was very careful not to mention this Spurs match or any match last season, because if we won, maybe Jurgen Klopp wouldn't lose his energy, and then we wouldn't have the shiny one. And the shiny one, I'm going to put my foot on the line here. The shiny one, Arne Slot, will be the best thing to happen to Liverpool in the next 10 years. And if Klopp remained here, and as much as I love Klopp, we wouldn't have got Slot if he won the league probably last season. I would believe. Yes. So that's the thing, right? Trent was made for Liverpool, and Liverpool was made for Trent. Jurgen Klopp made the system with Henderson underlapping, Szoboszlai underlapping, Trent inverting to the base of midfield, Trent getting opportunity in the England's midfield as well. Liverpool's system allows Salah and Trent to thrive. That is one of the biggest reasons Mo Salah won't move to a rival, another team. Is Mo Salah is about breaking records, legacy. He lives for it. He absolutely lives for it. And he doesn't mind assisting now because he's breaking those records too. In another team, the system is not designed to give Mo Salah everything he needs to succeed. He also has to build a chemistry and relationships. The same as Trent. Trent at Real Madrid is not the same as Trent at Liverpool, because he won't get that tactical flexibility to go up and win the game. They've got other game winners. He won't win the Ballon d'Or because Mbappe is the big money player that they will put everything by hook and by crook. Vinicius and Mbappe to help them succeed. Trent will be 5th or 6th string in that bow. So, yes, Trent will not be the same player. But Liverpool will win with or without Trent, and of that I am sure, absolutely sure. Ben Stiller is definitely better than Casemiro. Davo, I love that. I'm gonna give you the up the slot. That was genius. Ben Stiller. You gotta love me a Ben Stiller movie. Meet the Parents and all that kind of thing, right? Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Gakpo reached 30 goals and assists this season. He's on 15. You know, Gakpo has one of the best shots in the team. For everyone who's, even the Liverpool players who says Dominic Szoboszlai has the best shot in the Liverpool team, Gakpo is thunderous. He can thundercoon it from distance. That shot is a absolute rocket dynamite. He's getting better and better with confidence, and he's such a mature head. He's a good head. You know, another great thing about supporting Liverpool in this day and age and right now is the players are loyal. The players are fantastic. Liverpool is not a stepping stone. I can't imagine Szoboszlai ever wanting on the team, my man. £1.19. Oof, thank you so much. That's tomorrow's brekkie, done and dusted, sorted. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Bless you, my man. Really, really thankful. That super chat and donation. Amazing. You're at the game today. You got to enjoy the game. Big up. I want you to enjoy it for me as well, my man. Snow and build up, but you know what? The passion of the Reds will melt all that snow and melt Man United's chances of avoiding relegation, because we're going to send them right down as close as they can be, and they're going to have to fend for themselves against the Wolves and the Southampton. Yes, indeed. Gakpo, as I was mentioning, yeah, he won't want to leave Liverpool anytime soon. Diogo Jota won't want to leave Liverpool. Szoboszlai won't want to leave Liverpool. McAllister, I think, will stay until his late 20s, maybe 29 or 30. He might want to try Spain, but he won't want to leave Liverpool. Van Dijk doesn't want to leave. Konate doesn't want to leave. Everyone wants to stay at Liverpool unless, you know, that enticing allure of a Real Madrid or Barcelona. But Barcelona can't afford no Lucho Diaz. And only Trent, who negotiated that 4-year and 6-year deal, not necessarily to leave on a free, but give themselves that option, you know. It's kind of cheeky. You know. If I was Trent Alexander-Arnold, like, you know what, I'm going to stay until I'm 26 years old, 4-year contract on a high wage, 190k a week, and I'll be like, go on then, show me what you got. Real Madrid, how much do you want me? Liverpool, How much do you want me? That's another 10k on there. Real Madrid, they offered me another 10k. What you gonna do? Go on. Bad boys for life. I'm Trent Alexander-Arnold, yo. You show me the money. You show me the money. So, he's put himself in that position. Why not? Don't begrudge him. Bit of fun, right? He's like, go on in. Do you want me? Do you want me? Who else wants me? I got a lot of Trent to give. Oh, I know. When you think about it in that mind, what a genius. He's probably living the time of his life. Great time. Got a model girlfriend as well. Yeah. Good fun, maybe that's what he's all about, right? He's like, let's have a tug of war. Let's add some more zeros to that bank account. Absolutely. Set up the family. Adam, the 2025. Thank you, my man, for the subscription. Great to see you on board. Great to join. Riyadh, much appreciated. Yes, Arne Slot's impeccable tactical ability. Arne Slot's best attribute is communication skills. I'm going to do a dedicated video for 3 things Arne Slot has that most of the media have missed out. And one of them is right there, communication. But it's not just communication, it's what he said. He said one thing in pre-season that nobody picked up on. It might have been a throwaway comment, but he absolutely meant it, and you see it. And that's the reason at halftime he can change the game. This one comment. Cliffhanger right there. See it in the video. Cameron Cook, cool. Hi to you, mate. Welcome aboard. Let's see the other questions. Yeah, financial fair play and Musk won't mix. Yeah, Norton, you're right. Zubimendi isn't the best ball carrier, but he's a tempo maestro. Centre backs. Yeah, I think we'll get reliable, steady Eddie centre backs because you know what? Konate and Van Dijk are first choice pairing by far. Quansah is a wonder kid we've invested in, and he will need the minutes to iron out all those errors. Nathan Collins could be a potential option. I think you go for a solid centre back who's happy to play 4th string. That's Gomez at the moment, but we have 2 injury prone with Konate and Gomez. Slot is good at keeping the players fit as well, so they haven't really picked up that many injuries, so all good. Billy Goat, great to see you. Good evening. This is Unai Emery. Thank you for joining the stream as well. 116 concurrent views. This is great. This is like a live match watch along. All good, very fun. Mbeumo, I love Mbeumo. I shouted Mbeumo even before he got on form. Brian Mbeumo, I said him 2 years ago. I said this guy will become better and better and better. This guy is better. Who was the guy that left? Ismail Assar. I said Mbeumo is much better than Ismail Assar. Watch out for Mbeumo. He could be the Sadio Mane if you buy him early days. And now he's coming to form. Yeah. Yeah, Adidas Originals. It's class, right? Very, very nice. I've got a lot of jackets. Loads and loads of jackets behind here. I think I took off this thing. And this is only like, what? I want to say 30%, 20% of the collection as well. But these are the ones that I've hung up there just to display and chop and change and pick and mix. Do you remember Woolworths? Do you remember Woolworths back in the day? Not in YouTube, in the UK. They used to have those mini cans, right? Those mini Fanta cans, Coke cans or whatever. Pick and mix, baby. I used to buy my wrestling figures from Woolworths. Love me some Woolworths. That's UK. That's how old I am. Yeah, I love Mbeumo. I think he'd still be a very good signing. AZ Official asks, can you explain what makes this Liverpool team and tactics so good? Is it the coaching? Is it the players? A mix of both? You need the talent in the team, first and foremost, to be able to have the options to pick and mix and use the tactics. And Arne Slot is a great tactician, but also he's got a good bunch of players who get on really well together and want to play with Liverpool. But secondly, his communication ability allows him to explain his tactics and for them to understand it. Now, even if they forget it, he can communicate from the side and in half-time to help them to understand it again. And you can see the players are clearly playing the way that Arne Slot wants them to play. But he's also Pep Guardiola-like in a way that he'll get them into the right position and then allow them to improvise and use their own skill set and use their own ideas. But he has drilled into them what they need to do to get into those game-winning scenarios, and that's why we're so good. Pass the ball to the back foot in training. Bring the ball laterally to open up the space, and then the man should be free behind him. How do you get there? Not through them, by playing the lateral pass, and then on the diagonal, you get that extra man. When you move the ball one side, the danger is on the other side. If the opportunity is there, then you move the ball across, and then you attack from that position. The difference between Arne Slot and Jurgen Klopp is Jurgen Klopp wanted everyone to move the ball, shift the ball into the forward line and get them in the half space. Salah in the right half space, Mane in the right half space. Arne Slot is more willing to forego an opportunity if there isn't such a presentable chance. He's allowing the build-up to happen again and again until the presentable chance comes, and then you go with full intensity, which also allows our players to save legs for the latter parts of the match as well. That is what I think makes the Liverpool team so strong. Yes, halftime tactics, yes, for those reasons as well, because he can communicate the tweaks and the players understand the message because he would have drilled it into them in training, even if they forgot. Dutch dad jokes, yeah. Absolutely, he's hilarious, and he's hilarious. He's a joker. Up the shiny one. Let's check the shiny one in the chat. That's why Liverpool's successful right now, because he's so shiny. That's what it's all about, right? It's that head. Jono Fitz, welcome, my man. Great to see you. Yeah, I think with Trent and everyone else, you got to give Slot an opportunity to make his stamp and imprint his legacy into this Liverpool lineup. And now that they're with him and see how he operates, they know that this Liverpool team are going to win things over and over. Howdy, Daffalo, great to see you. Winning a style is very important. We got to put Man United in their place, bottom of the league, where they deserve. Yes, Alejandro. Mbumo, really, I think he's destined for good things. If he can reach the heights of consistency, he's destined for good things. Woolworths Woolies, they were good too. Yeah. Outside Liverpool, do I follow any other team? So I watch a lot of football. I watch all the Premier League, obviously, but also watch the Eredivisie. I watch Serie A. I watch La Liga. I watch Ligue 1. I watch the J League as well. Gamba Osaka, FC Tokyo. I watch a lot of teams. I don't watch the Miyazaki local team because it's Tegejavara or something, right? Because they're so weak. It's got a cow and a crow on the badge. Yeah, can't be bothered to watch them. Got my own team to manage and coach. The shoplifter who's found dead under Woolworths. No, I haven't heard that demo. Let me know in the chat. Pick and mix, very, very tasty. Thank you, Q. Yeah, si, senor. This is Adidas original. Like, it looks like Canadian top. Canadian maple leaves. Liverpool maple leaf. Or good. 4-0, Stephen Dewar says, I would take 4-0. That's what I predicted. I predicted 4-0. I think if we get one goal, the floodgates will open because Man United and Amarin's pride won't allow them to go down without trying to get an equaliser, and there'll be 2. When it gets 2, shut up shop. They can't close us out. And we got the reinforcements from the bench. It becomes 3. Last minute goal, 4 as well. Yes, controlling the game like Guardiola. But I think the slight difference with a Guardiola ball, the philosophies are similar, but Guardiola loves the released ball into a player of space. You look at the way Rodri plays, and that's the ideal way that Guardiola wants to play. The Busquets, Rodri. You hit the ball to Rodri, and he'll either turn or lay it off or bump it into the next position, and then you play from there. Slot doesn't bump it into the next position, pinging it off a player. Slot allows the player to bring the ball into position and then play the ball. So whereas Pep will tick-a-taka and move the ball, traverse the ball, move the ball in the position he wants, Slot will allow the player to bring the ball in the position he wants. And that's the difference between Slot and Slot and Guardiola. Yes, Owen on match day, biggest team in the world. Well, that's the thing, right? Real Madrid have the lure. Spain is wonderful. The food is wonderful. I'm sure the girls are wonderful. Drinking sangria, siesta, party time, enjoying the sun. You can imagine Trent kicking with the flip-flops on the beach. And it's fun. And you got the prestige. And they usually have nice kits as well, right? Nice kits. And it's great to be acknowledged as a Real Madrid player. However, even though other players can go there and you wouldn't like them, Trent is held to a higher standard because he's a Liverpool lad, giving his chance in the Liverpool formation. He's won it all with Liverpool, fair enough, but the system was designed to elevate Trent and put him into this global stage. Now, he's not got to the stage on his own. He has got the talent to go there, but Liverpool gave him a great helping hand, as did Klopp, as did Slot as well. So he somewhat has an invisible thread of attachment to Liverpool. If he leaves in his prime at 26 without Liverpool getting a fee and with his attitude and body language, then he has cut that invisible thread and he'll never regain it back no matter what he does. So it's very, very, it's on a tether edge. But as I said before, he'll be like, show me the money. Who wants some Trent? Show me the love to Liverpool and Real Madrid. He's like, oh, this way or this way. This way. Go on then. Extra 10K or here or there or whatever. Who cares? It's his life. We'll still be dominant without Trent. Joe Sauer, great to see a final supporter. Yes, A, B, C, D plans. He has it all. Building up from the back. Slot is so well-rounded as a tactician. You've got to give him credit. He really understands what Liverpool players need to do to get themselves into gaming situations to win the game and when to snuff out the opposition's chances. Here's the greatest thing about an Arne Slot team in the Liverpool dress at the moment. Slot's Liverpool has never, ever, ever gone more than one goal behind. Every time a team has gone one goal ahead, he's clawed back the deficit. Even if it's 2-1, he's clawed it back to 2-2. Even if it's 3-2, he's clawed it back to 3-3. Slot has never allowed the players and the team to get a 2-0 deficit. That is amazing. And will Endo stay at Liverpool? Definitely in January, definitely this month. Beyond the summer, we'll see. If Endo wins the Premier League and the Champions League, I think potentially he might move on because he would have achieved every Japanese player's wildest dreams to play for Liverpool and win the biggest prizes as well, right? He would have been the only Japanese player, correct me if I'm wrong, to win the Premier League. Who else was in here? Shinji Kagawa, did he win it with him? Can't remember. It wouldn't have been Southampton's player. So probably. Well, no, wait, Taka Minamino. He was here when... Was he here? I think he did. He did, didn't he? He won the Champions League for sure, or won the Premier League. So either way, he might be the first to win a double. Let's put it that way. So if he wins multiple trophies, he could move on. But he's a great utility player, great player in the dressing room, won't be on a great high wage. And his experience on and off the field, he's a great player to have, but wouldn't begrudge him a move. Look, I love Liverpool and I love Endo, but I love Liverpool ahead of Endo because I'm a Liverpool fan. I love Endo too, though. A fresh Soboslai, absolutely, Alejandro. Chasing Man United in between the lines. It'll be an amazing, amazing game. You guys are so lucky to watch it. I'd love to watch it. In fact, what, 1:30? Oh, it's a bit late. It's a bit tight. I might watch the first half. Might be my limit. Got to bring the mushroom boy to kindergarten at 8:30. So I've got to... Elusive Glue Jeff. So kind. I'm blushing. I'm almost blushing. You always come through and make my day. Really, Jeff, when you put a message on, I'm going to read your message. Hello to everyone in this fantastic community. Sai, Mai, Ato, and Mia. I love your content. You always have my support for as long as you continue uploading content. Seeing your whole family is such a gift. And seeing you, my man, makes my days. You really, really support this channel more than I can evoke with words. Literally, Mai says, right, every time Jeff comes on to the chat, every time he does a super chat, you've got to show your love because that guy, he's like family, brother from another mother. Jeff, domoarigatou gozaimasu. Really, really appreciated. That £20, if I put it this way, that £20 is the equivalent of me having to make an additional 5 videos. I can't get £20 unless I make another 5 videos. So your contribution, every Liverpool fan in Japan member's contribution absolutely means the world to me because YouTube don't pay shiz, no. Kim, great to see you. Hi to you. You are literally the fairy godmother of the Liverpool fan in Japan fan base, and we wouldn't be here without you as well. Harry Wilson starting to show it for Fulham. You're right. And Fabio Carvalho, you know, for everyone who has a bit of skill and a bit of techers, you think he's the next wonder kid. Fabio Carvalho, I don't think he'll make it. He needs a system where he doesn't have to be involved in the press. They need to give them ball and let him show his attributes, but he's not fast enough and he's not skillful enough. He got good positioning and good game intelligence, but I don't think Fabio Carvalho will make it, you know. So, yes, there's that as well. Image with Matip, him and the trophy. Yeah, you're right. And Joel Matip, that's the thing. Everyone needs a giraffe in the team. We need a Scottish player. We've never won the league without a Scottish player, so we've got the Scottish Braveheart Robbo and Calvin Ramsey as well. Don't forget him. But you need a giraffe as well, like Matip running through the lines. And now we have Gakpo. Gakpo's the new giraffe. Why not? Running from the left wing, you can't stop him. Galloping inside. And then Gakpo! Pong! With a head. He's a back post sniper as well. Yes. The real cozy boy. Welcome, my friend, all the way in the US. Arsenal's tactics this year. You know, Arsenal are really dirty. They are a luxurious Stoke. They are a time-wasting John Lewis variant of Stoke with glamorous players. They have talent. But you know what? They have so little firepower. I told you at the start of the season. I told everyone at the start of the season, Liverpool have the best squad by far. Because you look at our attributes, right? You look at the attributes. Stamina, legs, ball carriers, ball players, shooters, defenders, box players, set-piece players, back line, offensive transition, defensive transition, half-space players, right? Half-backs, holding the line of 6, invading their line of 6 as well. Liverpool were the most well-rounded by far, And I didn't even think Manchester City were number 2. I said Chelsea's players' attributes were better than City's players' attributes this season. Because ever since they lost Julian Alvarez, right? Ever since they got Doku in, but they lost Mahrez, they lost so many attributes. And Arsenal don't have the firepower. You'll never scare the opposition with Jesus and Havertz and Martinelli up front. Martinelli's best run of form was on a hot streak like Rashford, right? Only Bukayo Saka is the world-class consistent threat there. So yeah, they are a dirty luxury John Lewis Stoke. That's what I think of Arsenal. I'm loving this live Q&A. What do you guys think? Do you enjoy this Q&A? I know I can't do the match watch along later, but let me know if you're enjoying this Q&A, because I can do it every single week on the weekend. And let me know if this time is good as well, because yeah, rock and roll, baby. Joe Sal, yeah, I'm sure you missed Slot. But I heard, right, from Feyenoord fans that they were very grateful because they thought they would lose Slot a season earlier because he already got approached by Tottenham and he could have made a move, but he said Tottenham wasn't right for him. He had bigger aspirations, much bigger aspirations for Liverpool. So I know that everyone doesn't begrudge him a move, but a lot of Feyenoord fans that I've met thought that Slot would have left the season earlier. So the fact that he stayed for that additional season, Feyenoord fans are really appreciative and now don't begrudge him the move to Liverpool because he's doing the best. Compensated white Toblerone. Oh my goodness. Is that Swiss chocolate right there? Toblerone. Very, very good. Do I need some cheeky chocolate? I have some chocolate somewhere, isn't it? Oh my god. It didn't get for my waistline. But for everyone who wants to support me on the other channel as well, I'm giving life advice and for the wife as well. I've got to lose the dad bod running. Don't tell her, by the way. I ate this Melty Kiss chocolate. Join me and sub on my other channel as well. It'd be much appreciated. Get that channel up and running. Life, universe, and everything. I'll give the best advice. One Melty Kiss for you guys to get my energy up. Did I brush my teeth? I did. I can't smell it. Divine breath. All good. It's like dragon breath. I'm a dragon, by the way. Yeah, the dragon. AFC time wasters. Yeah, they are. They are massive time wasters. All the dark arts, dirty arts. Camino, Pillar, welcome board. Great to see you, Lee Wizkid. Big up the Reds, up the shiny one. Let's chuck the shiny one in the chat as well. It's all about Liverpool fan. I got, by the way, I got the best shirt coming. You will not have seen it coming. It's the best shirt design in history, and I will wear it again and again and again in all my videos that I make because I think it's so good. It is to do with Arne Slot, and it's coming, baby. Hopefully in a week's time. I ordered it, hasn't arrived yet. Man United hasn't reached the bottom. I don't think Amorim is flexible enough to cope with this batch of bad players because there's a lot of bad eggs in here, and they're just not good enough. They don't have the legs or the energy or the capacity to make a 90-minute game of intense running. And Amorim's game is pretty intense. Ivan Toney would have done good things for Arsenal, but you know what? The biggest missed opportunity for Arsenal, I think, was when they bid for Jamie Vardy and Jamie Vardy rejected them to have a party with Leicester. Jamie Vardy, class player. Federico Chiesa, you're right. I love the fact that we got Federico Chiesa because it showed what Arne Slot is all about. The fact that you can get a class player on a cheap, on a gamble, and take your time to integrate him to the way that Arne Slot plays, the intensity of the Premier League, to make sure he doesn't break down again, to make sure he doesn't get ill, build up his immune system to Liverpool weather. For the fact that now we have built him up, he's more man than machine, but he's going to be more machine than man come the end of the season in the cups when we have an added threat and they won't know what to do with Chiesa because he's very direct, very incisive, loves to link up play and can shoot with both feet and play on both sides and through the middle as well. He is going to be the trump card in the gambit in the cups in a close competition to allow us to win. And that's the reason why Ben Doak, for example, if a 25 million offer does come, we sell him because I don't think Ben Doak will be better than Chiesa in the next 2 or 3 years, and Chiesa is a legitimate option. Arne Slot has worked with Chiesa for 6 months now to get him up to speed. Why would you loan him out when you've worked so hard to get him up to speed to utilise him in the second half of the season? You will see more Chiesa, more Elliott, and more Endo. Wataru Endo, Man Mountain in the second half of the season. I am sure. I'm absolutely sure of that. He is shiny. Yes, I told you he reflects the sun. He's like, oh. Literally, the shine on his head. The sun always shines where Arne Slot stands. Think about it. Thank you, Julian. Glad you guys are enjoying the Q&A. I miss Suarez too, Kim. Oh my goodness, Suarez. He is the best football player I have ever seen live. Ever. The thing Suarez could do, not many players in world football, no matter how good they are. My favourite striker of all time is Marco van Basten, right? The most technical player I've ever seen and the most intelligent player I've ever seen, Marco van Basten. But he got injured so badly, and I read in the book as well that with operations that day, they even sawed part of his knee off to try to get rid of his knee woes and knee injuries, and he retired at 29 in the peak of his powers. But even Van Basten can't do what Suarez can do. And the reason why Suarez can do certain things that not many blood players in history, except players like Garrincha of the great Brazil team can do, is that he's a dirt baller. He's a street baller. He will contest you a 50-50, kicking shin on shin, foot on foot, ankle on ankle, rolling the ball into your feet and win it. Because he's got that dog in him, that fight in him, that junk ball, the toe poke, the ability to wheedle his way right through you, around you, past you, over you. And he can shoot from everywhere. Have you seen some of the shots that Suarez done? Left foot, right foot, dipping volley, out wide from places. He turned Alex Sissoko, right? Alex Sissoko's useless left-footed punt cross into the most magical headed goal ever. Suarez, for me, is probably the most gifted, the most talented Liverpool player of all time. But he's a total knob as well because he engineered his move out. Do the live face-to-face interaction. You're right, Eugene. I would love to do the Multi-Kiss Strawberry. Absolutely gorgeous. Jeff, you're right. Multi-Kiss Strawberry, Multi-Kiss Caramel, Multi-Kiss Original. Very, very right. Cat, I predict 4-0 to the Reds. More Q&A for sure. I will do the live Q&A. But let me know in the comments below as well, right? If I do the other variant of the live Q&A where people can actually join in the chat, phone in, even show their face on camera if you want to, who will chat? Who will chat with me? Who will give me your voiceover? Bless me with your beautiful voice and hopefully your beautiful face as well. Who's my takers? If I get at least 5 in that chat, then let's do that one on next time. It's an application called Riverside where people can dial in and act like TalkSport. You can dial in and talk live and I can answer it live, but also you can dial in on webcam on Google Meet or whatever, and I can talk to you face to face as well. What else we got? Melty kisses. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, sure, holding it. I do think Chiesa will come good. He will at least make an impact. Chiesa will gamble on himself and he won't leave. He will not leave until he's felt that he's achieved something at Liverpool. Because when he joined Liverpool, it's like a dream come true. Premier League, a manager and a club that's willing to allow him to get back into prominence without needing to absolutely force the issue and play him time after time. Brett Flo, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Great to have you. Torres, Suarez, Henry. Henry is the best Premier League striker of all time. Henry's amazing. Suarez is also amazing. Depends on your team. If you've got a team with a wide forward, and you need a wide forward, Thierry Henry. If your team is crap, let's put it this way. If your team is crap, then Suarez, you need Suarez because he wins the game on his own. If your team is really, really good and can get Henry in the right place, then Henry will do the business. Fernando Torres, El Nino, the kid. I got Torres's El Nino shirt quite a few times. It's such a shame that Fernando Morientes didn't work out, but we made such a big mistake. We had the chance to sign Nico Anelka, right? If we signed Anelka, we would have had good things that season. Morientes came in and just wasn't up to speed, and we couldn't give him the crosses that he needed to make the most of his aerial dominance. Madman in the box. Don't worry, my friend. Faces, there's no discrimination here. This is Liverpool fan in Japan community, the best community worldwide. I'm sure you are more gorgeous than you can imagine, my friend. Much love to you. Late consolation goal? They could do. But you know what? If Man United score 1 goal, then I want it at least to be 6-1 because it means we really went for the throat and gave him the opportunity. Yeah, Chiesa has the skills, he has the techers, he has the pedigree. All we need is him fit and happy. And he's happy, laughing, and in training as well, to his knees, hands in the sky. He's the kind of player that backs himself, banks on himself. You can tell he's got the ego, like Blue Lock, the anime right there, right? It means that he wants to achieve something before he leaves. And he won't be pushed out, he won't be kicked out. Chiesa will do good things. Trust me on that. Excellent, Frank. Great to have you. I think, yes, let's chat live next time. Next time I will set it up on the Riverside app and we will do the live chat along live stream. And let's see how it goes. It'll be fun, yeah? Kun Aguero was amazing. The worst thing was, Kun Aguero was a Liverpool fan. He was a Liverpool fan and we had the opportunity to snap him up. But we had no money. Jackson Hillette. Oh, no, Jackson Hillette. Hicks and Gillette. What am I saying? Hicks and Gillette. Oh, almost absolutely bankrupted us. Aguero wanted to come to Liverpool, but we wouldn't stump up the cash, and the rest is history. Went to Man City. But the problem with Aguero, he's injury prone as well. Yeah, Darwin shows always fun. Brown Stars, great to have you in as well. Anelka would have won us title. Anelka, amazing player. Not the greatest temperament, interesting personality, but he would have done good things for Liverpool. Even when he joined Chelsea, Drogba and Anelka, what a duo as well. Alexander Cameron, great live chat. Looking forward to it. Pan of Scows and spaghetti. Yeah, right. Although he wants to sort Salah out with some pasta. Hopefully he doesn't give him food poisoning. No, I trust an Italian with pasta. Blue Lock is a good watch. Season 1, very, very fun. Sets the scenes. For everyone who doesn't know, right, Blue Lock is a football anime about Japan's search to get the best striker in the world. Because Japan's always had a good technical team, but without that striker with the ego, the one that will take you above and beyond, the one who will put you on the shoulders to score the winning goals, right? Unless you have that, like a Roberto Baggio, for example, at the World Cup, then Japan will never win anything as a footballing nation. So they get the greatest striking youngsters in Japan football, put them in a cage, put them in a zone, and lock them in there for a 90-day program, and to find Japan's next greatest gem, the great hope. All strikers need the ego. The difference between a striker and another player is strikers need that ego. Will you pass the ball to a guy who's got an easy chance to shoot? But what if he misses? You'll regret that for the rest of your life. So you take that shot on yourself. You do what you need to do to score that goal, to make the winning contribution, because strikers are built differently. I know, I'm a striker. You got to back yourself. You need that ego. Blue Lock is an amazing anime. Building it up right there. Always worth a watch. Season 2, the graphics and the animation went downhill because of the budgets. And people don't know that mangaka and animators have a really low wage and they're pushed to the extremes. They have to grind page after page after page of episodes and editions in breakneck speed with low wages. They burn out and get depressed very, very easily. Blue Lock staff quit, and season 2's animation was down in the dumps, but still great anime. Watch it if you can. First signing would be a new number 9. Well, that's the thing, Kek. It's an interesting conundrum to have, right? I think strikers and the Nunez conundrum is one of the lowest priorities for the fact that we score goals. We score so many goals. We score the most goals. Gakpo, Diaz, Nunez, Jota, Salah, you put Chiesa and Elliott and Jadon Danton in that mix. There's no problem with firepower. There's no problem with our attacking prowess. And the attributes you have in that front line, you almost need a Darwin Nunez in there for the fact that there's no one else who wants the ball in front of him. And I think I mentioned this in one of the videos. Gakpo wants the ball to feet. Salah wants the ball to feet. Jota wants the ball to feet. Diaz wants the ball to feet. Chiesa wants the ball to feet. It's only Nunez who go in behind to stretch defenses, which bring the offside line high and get away snapshots in that regard, and which Nunez is pretty good at, except for the fact that his goal conversion isn't great at the moment. Now, people want to criticize Nunez because he's not converting his chances and not scoring, and that's completely fair. He isn't converting his chances. But his existence on the pitch, and remember, football is not just about what you see, it's the intangibles. His existence on the pitch makes the opposition play differently. Even if he doesn't do something himself, his existence makes the opposition do something even when he's not even near the ball. And that's something you've got to keep in mind as a coach when you're formulating that team. It's why Shinji Okazaki was so important in that Leicester title win, even if he wasn't scoring the goals, right? And even if his first touch at times was horrendous. Tim, my man, thank you so much. Bless you. Hopefully you enjoyed all those cruises. I love to hear about your adventures around the world. Tim, my man, super, super kind. $10. That's more than enough for cheeky Nando's. And I will enjoy that Nando's when I'm back in the UK. I tell you what, guys, when I make my way over to Liverpool and we have that cheeky pint and we gather for that brew together, you got to tell me the best restaurants in Liverpool because I'm a foodie at heart. I'm going to stuff my face until I can't stuff no more, and I'll be on the floor talking about tactics. I'll be lying down near the pavement, near gutter, talking about the shiny one. I'm a foodie. I want to have some good food back in the UK as well. Different Japanese food as well. More metropolitan, more diverse, right? Anelka over Diouf. Oh my goodness, Diouf. That transfer window where Sheru, the new Zidane, El Hadj Diouf, right? The new Henry, Salif Diao, the new Vieira. Gerrard Houllier loved to talk about the next big player, right? Yeah. That transfer window was very interesting with Coutinho and Sturridge, by the way. D. Studger D. doing a bit of that. One of my Japanese students, because anyone who wants to learn Japanese, by the way, I set up a business called Cambridge Japanese for my, she's on maternity leave at the moment, but if you want a free lesson using the code Stay Safe, everyone can have a free 1 hour lesson with one of my staff, dedicated Japanese tutor, qualified Japanese tutor. So check it out if you want to. Anyone who's interested in Japanese lesson, check out the site cambridgejapanese.com. Get a free lesson on my behalf using code Stay Safe. 1 hour, 1-to-1. It's a good language. Aoishi manga and anime. Yeah, you're right. You know, manga is usually better, covers more story and more in depth, but anime has the music and animation. The music, some of the OSTs and soundtracks are amazing, which is why I love anime as well. I would love to go see live match with Man United. Yeah, when I'm back in the UK. Hopefully I can time it right. Aguero and Silva. Yeah, my goodness. That Manchester City team, right? Yaya Toure, David Silva, Kun Aguero, right? They brought in Vincent Kompany. So many wonder kids on Football Manager, and I love my Football Manager. Here's the thing, right? I was unconvinced. Should I show you some of my, I've recorded some, by the way, my Football Manager tactics, how I set up a team before the matches, play-by-play in the match watch-alongs as well. Who would actually watch that? Because I explained what I'm trying to do, and then I started the game, I'm in my 3rd season, I won the Premier League 3 times in a row. I won the Champions League 3 times in a row. But I lost the League Cup twice in a row. Now, I didn't lose it on purpose, but I did rotate heavily, and I couldn't claw it back. I got knocked out. But your boy Sai, showing you how it's done in Football Manager. And Silva, Wonder Kid. Do you remember the days of Joaquin Sanchez, Jose Antonio Reyes, bless him, passed away. Rest in peace, my friend. Arjen Robben, right? All the Wonder Kids. Loved Football Manager. I still do. But it's a time sink. Big time sink. Spliffy6, my man. Great to see you. Rock on. Mr. What? I'd love to see that. Okay, now I can reveal it. Right? All you that are in the football, fantasy football league, gunning for one of my kits, because I will host at least 10 kits, and you can choose the one you want. The winner of my fantasy football league. I triple captain Mo Salah today. That's how confident I is. Egyptian king running down the wing. The archer of infamy. The Egyptian Nile running down his abs. I triple captain Mo Salah today. For all you waiting for double Liverpool week, I think we'll spank Man United. So I put my triple captain on Mo Salah today. Locked in. Brap. I hope to get to the top of my fantasy football league and win my own kit. Yes. So Mr. Wow, I do want him to score 4 by 60 minutes. You're right. Yes. The real cozy boy. Absolutely right. Darwin Nunez offers so much. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I was going to make a video on this, but I'm going to tell you guys, because you guys have kindly joined me, 109 members. Darwin Nunez would start for 90% of the Premier League teams. I'm convinced that there's games where Darwin Nunez is a better player than Erling Haaland for Manchester City. He would 100% start for Arsenal. I think he starts over Nico Jackson. Now, you could toss a coin between Jackson and Darwin Nunez. He would start for Fulham, he'd start for Bournemouth, he'd start for Brentford, he'd start for Crystal Palace, he'd start for Southampton. He would start for almost everybody in a Premier League for his ceiling and his attributes and his ability. He has every shot. He's fast, he's hardworking, he tracks back, he presses, he can tackle as well. He's decent in the air. The only thing you can hold against Darwin Nunez is shot conversion. That's it. That's literally it. Shot conversion. Yeah, I think Lucho Diaz starts as well. But Gakpo does deserve a start, but Lucho Diaz will run amok. He's really hard to dispossess of the ball with his techers and skills. Hell, a normal day with monster girls. Oh, good fun. Monster girls. There are so many tropes and fetishes in Japan. I don't even know where to start. For one, it's not even a fetish, but in Akihabara, Electric Town, there's like petting salons. You go in there, put your head on a girl's lap, and she'll stroke your hair. Talking, how's your day? What do you want to do tomorrow? What are your dreams? All that kind of thing. I haven't seen it. One of my friends went. I've got better things to do with my money, like buying Liverpool kit. But it's like a petting salon. Petting salon. There's a muscle girl bar. If you look on Instagram, right, in Tokyo, there's a muscle girl bar. They come in here, they slap you. They'll go on a pole upside down. They'll arm wrestle you. They'll lift you up. They'll squat with you on their shoulders. There's a muscle girl bar. There's something for everyone in Japan. There's vending machines that will not just give you your dinner, but give you your food, give you hot dishes, give you hot meals, make the fruit in front of you, sell you panties, sell you used panties, both new and used panties. There's vending machines for everything. So why not? Go to Japan. It's a nice place. Come visit me. I'm in Miyazaki. It's a honeymoon spot of Japan. Yeah, I did. Yeah, triple captain against Man United, right? Pre-match long content. Absolutely. Let's do it, Michael. Anytime. Lee Wizkid, yes, it's good to be nervy. Nerves means you care. And we all care here because we're all Liverpool fans and this is the best community by far. Tactics I would use with lower league. I haven't actually, that's the thing. I haven't actually managed a lower league team. I haven't done that particular challenge because I'm a Liverpool brethren at heart. I always manage the Reds. But the one thing I don't like about this iteration of Football Manager is I think they've overcrowded it with so many new functions and features I never use, and it's hard to get to where you want to get. How do you join a league, says Dustin. Let me chuck in the link for you. If you haven't already, sub to my new channel. I'm plugging it one last time, but I will get you the Fantasy Football League joining code right now as well. This is a really annoying thing, by the way, with YouTube. If you put a link in Twitter or YouTube, it doesn't get pushed out to many people, so not many people can actually look at the link. But whereas in these kind of chats itself, it's much better for the fact that obviously everyone can see the link, so it's a win-win for everyone. Or to invite people to join this league. This is Fantasy Football, I'm assuming. So if you join the league or you win the league, then you get one of my kits. You can choose the kit that you want. If I win the league, Tough Cookies, I get my own kit. So triple Salah today. No Salah like a snow Salah. Oh, I love it, Michael. Classic. David Duke, we will see, my friend. We will see. I have utter confidence that Salah against Dallo is a recipe for success. Salah against Mazraoui is a recipe for success if he switches over. Salah against Maguire, who's going to be the wide defender if De Ligt plays, is a recipe for success. I can't even say recipe for success. First half watch long. It's 1:30. No, I can't do it. I got to be fit and fresh for Mushroom Boy Ato kindergarten. Have to talk to his teacher as well. Wake up at 7, bring him at 8:30. Then I got to drive triple me Mia to the grandparents' in-laws, and then probably collapse and nap. Mo Salah. Big up Salah. Brap. You're right, Scooby-Doo. Great to see you, my man. 10. Emery needs to quit. Quit his phone. I want Amorim to stay, man. I want to see the wonderful wing-back formation and what he can do. And did you hear, right? It's apparently in the grapevine that Arne Slot was always first choice. I said this, right? For everyone who was utterly in disbelief that Xabi Alonso, rejected us, the offer was never made to Alonso. I thought that the Slot should have been first choice and was first choice. And I think it was confirmed in the grapevine today that he probably was first choice ahead of Alonso for the fact that he overachieves with his squad massively. Now, I know Alonso did last year with the unbeaten season in the Bundesliga as well, but I don't think Alonso is the same communicator as Arne Slot. And Arne Slot just doesn't lose back-to-back games. He's never lost that many back-to-back games ever since he started managing. And he overperforms, and his players overperform as well. If you didn't see it already, Richard Hughes intimated that to his old club, don't look at Feyenoord players because the players aren't as good as you think they are. They're only good because of their coach. That's amazing, right? You're right. Arteta would have loved to have Nunez on his team. He would start every single game. Nunez really has that high ceiling, and I think he's getting an unfair deal from a lot of the fan base, especially social media. Yes, Mr. Y, you should use that for sure. Darwin starts for Arsenal. He definitely does. I think if Liverpool can get a goal early days in the first 15, 20 minutes, the floodgates will open and we'll get more before half-time. Also, Amorim's fault. It's not. It's unfair to see the situation at Man United, but at the same time, you can't polish a turd, but you can turn it into a fad and make millions. Turn it into a fad. So if Amorim made like a 10-0-0 formation at Man United and kept a clean sheet until he could get his wing-backs in 2 transfer windows, then I would have loved to see it. But he ain't. He ain't got the gonads for that. There you go, David Johnson. Yeah, David Johnson's remembered fondly as well, running through the lines with a through ball after through ball. Look, Nunez is really, really good. He's such a good player with good attributes, with a good attitude as well, good work ethic as well. He's such a good player for Liverpool. I don't understand I remember back in the day, right, when people were like, why can't Liverpool have a good bench? Why can't Liverpool have a good squad? Why can't we have a total squad like Man United, like Chelsea, right, with a great player in every position in the backup? And we have that now. We have a 65, 70 million pound striker on the bench that we can call on any time in place with an injury prone Jota. It doesn't matter if he performs or doesn't perform. He is, whether you like it or not, worth somewhere between 40 to 80 million pounds. And we have that as an option on the bench. That is bloody fantastic. I'd love that. And he's a crazy mofo as well. And I love to see what, and his little reactions with Pep. He's like, go on in, Guardiola, what you got, son? And a naked Nunez next to Mo Salah receiving a Match of the Day trophy. And he's like, Lucho Diaz in the training videos. I love Nunez. Bundle of fun. And he's good. You're right, Michael. Mushroom Boy is better than me in every way. I'm sure that he probably hosts this better than me anyway. But all good. He did gym session today, so he's knackered. He's got to sleep tomorrow. School starts with him tomorrow. It'll be 1:30 kickoff for me, so a bit late. Oh, Kim. Yes, please. Extra girlfriend would be nice. There's actually a show I'm watching, Kim, in Japan at the moment called Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend. You heard that right. You can rent a girlfriend. You can even rent someone in Japan just to stand near you and look cool. They won't do anything. They don't talk, but they just stand near you and look cool. Very interesting. Yes. Damo, you're absolutely right. Do a live watch along with Clone Sai. Clone Grim. For any Warhammer 40,000 fan, yes. You need to find the technology, invest in the technology. I will build that technology. If you guys join the Liverpool Fan in Japan membership, I'll find a way to clone myself and we'll do it. You know what? If we get to 500 members, I will stay up for every single match because it'll be fun, right? It'll be worth it. Quid in. Maybe. Money's not everything. But yes, Ibu or Kwanzaa, Jones or Sobasai, I think if Ibu's fit and he did today's training, Ibu starts because Ibu's quality and we don't concede with him in it. And we get on the front foot quicker. Kwanzaa has a chance to relinquish the demons of last year's elimination in League Cup because of the bad back pass. Sobasai starts because Sobasai is amazing and he's missed 2 games and he'll be crushed. He'll be utterly crushed if he doesn't start this game. So the only chance for Jones to start, I think, is in place of Maka because Gravenberch definitely starts. I like Amorim as well, but the problem with Amorim is that dirty tactic to play Liverpool's hand by going to that West Ham interview. That showed cojones, but it wasn't the right move, really. It sours you off a Liverpool fan's view. Kwanzaa, yeah, Kwanzaa's a good player. He's a young player. He needs time. Every young player will make a mistake. He's solid enough. Once again, he's got the attributes. Wow, Alexander, my man, thank you so much for becoming a member. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Really, really happy shiawase. This name means happiness. Welcome aboard. Enjoy your exclusive content. But really, I think we're up to, what, 96? No, Jamie Rennie added one as well. 97 members. We're getting closer and closer to the magic 100 number. Can't wait. 8,000 subs, 100 members. What can I say? Blessed to have you guys with me. Liverpool Fan in Japan community is the best right now. You're right. Sticky fingers. I love the way you spelled it as well. Nunez does get too much stick, but you know what? He's a big boy. He can handle it. He's doing the job on the pitch. When he's on the pitch, his existence, we still win as well, and that's all you can ask. FPL challenge. There's a league for the FPL challenge. Yes, I think I added the link in the chat below as well. 1990 tracksuit top. Is this the 1990 tracksuit top? Combination. So Mercalli Japan. I get all my vintage kit, nearly all my vintage kit from Mercalli Japan because of the fact that Japan people keep kits in immaculate condition. Now, this is a beautiful thing about Japan, actually. Their second-hand market is thriving. And when something's out of fashion, like next season, they actually spend money because they had disposable income for the fact that rent and housing market is actually inversed in Japan. Rent is not expensive, it's cheap. So many people in Japan are actually happy to rent for their whole lives, which means they have disposable income, which means they can actually enjoy their lives, which is why they live longer. That's my belief on why they have long longevity, because they have disposable income, because they're happy to rent forever, because rent is super cheap. And house prices don't appreciate as much. In fact, a lot of house prices go down. So with that in mind, they have the money, they buy the new fashion, the second-hand market gets inflated. They have multiple stories of second-hand goods, and on Mercari Japan, second-hand Liverpool tops. They've worn it, kept it in pristine condition like this, and people like me, like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, please. Onegaishimasu. Cow. Kore desu. Liverpool. Yay. Start. Pop. Buy it. So I'm going to chuck this link in the chat below as well. This is a proxy service, right? Zen Market can buy you anything from any shop in Japan or any online site in Japan, and they will ship it to you for like a fixed fee. I don't know whether it's like £3, £5, £7, or 2% of the item. I don't know. I can't remember. But they will ship it to you. And the good thing about Zen Market and partnering with them is if you sign up with my link, they give you, I think it's 800 Zen points. And Zen points is like 1 yen per point, which is like 800 yen, which is about £5. So by signing up, you don't even need to buy anything. You get a £5 coupon for when you find a Liverpool top that you do like. And you can use the £5 coupon, which takes it away from shipping anyway. Not shipping, but the service fee. And then there you can get your vintage tops. So I get all my vintage tops from Mercari. I'll type it in here so you guys know which one to search for. In Zen Market, when you change the search engine to Mercari, then you type in Liverpool LFC, it'll come up with the kits and stuff, and just see what's available. That's where I've got like 80% of my vintage kits. So yes. Alrighty, so Momo, Gackers, and Helliot. Helliot, that's why someone said it. I like it. So I love Harvey Elliott. He's such a lad, such a good lad. You want the fancy football link? Let me grab it again. Let me grab it again for you and share it. I tripled Mo Salah today, so like Mo Farah, I want to be running ahead and ahead and ahead. If he comes up trumps, I'll be top of the league because I'm 12th at the moment. The winner at the moment is That's Your Slot, James Bennett, 1297 points. I'm on 1266, 31 points behind. And you were lucky, son, because Nori scored 11 points and someone else scored 6 points and I had him on my bench. So I'm chasing. I'm coming for you, boys and girls. I think there's quite a few girls actually in the fantasy football league as well. Here is the my fantasy football joining link. Join. If you win, you get the kit. Fans from Scotland. Yeah, I got Stephen. There were lots and lots of fans from Scotland here. Jamie Rennie for sure. Christy as well. I think Just Hannah is as well. Frank is as well, I think. 100 up in live chat. It's great to see. Yes. It won't be easy for Man United to clear out Rashford, for example. Rashy. Because his wage is humongous. And bad attitude. And he's on the downward spiral, downward form. Same as Casemiro. They won't be able to clear out Casemiro easily as well. High wages, same kind of reasoning. Who else? Second-hand kit place. Yes, Scooby, I put it. It's Mercari Japan Zen Market. So sign up to Zen Market, get the 800 Zen points. That way you get the £5 free code, I think. And then search Mercari Japan for LFC or any other goods if you want. If you like anime, if you like food, if you like gifts, Zen Market has it all and it'll ship to you. I'm actually going to take down the trousers a bit because it's actually getting quite hot in here. My aircon's off. Yes. They do. High standards, great hygiene. You saw when Japan fans went to the World Cup, right? They were the only fans that stayed behind in the stadiums, in the locker room, to clear up the stadium because Japan is all about hygiene. They still wear the masks. I got the Liverpool golden liverbird mask as well. I wear that everywhere when I go out. Elliot needs a haircut. I don't know. Is he like Samson? Does the hair give him power? We will see. King Ghidorah, welcome aboard. Aaron's doing great, my man. Great to see you as well. Wow, Dustin. Triple Salah against United. Yeah, that's why I did it, my man. We always turn up against Man United. It's the biggest game where our biggest players turn up. Warrior Ewok, I love it. We do need Scott. We have Calvin Ramsey, who are recalling as well, but it's not because of Trent. It's because he's not getting much game time at the moment, so he'll probably get loaned out again. Robertson could start, but I think because Man United will play a low block, I think Kostas Tsimikas is the one with his quality delivery. Good game, Man United, all in one. Well said. Yeah, Rashford will be hard to move on. Casemiro will be hard to move on. Excuse me. Christian Eriksen will be hard to move on as well. I don't think... I think it's the weakest squad Man United have had in ages. The knitted girlfriend would be appreciated. I'm holding Kim to that. I would love a knitted girlfriend. Because she can't boss me around and tell me what to do. Where's the pants? I bought her some nice... Oh my goodness. I bought her some Calvin Klein panties. But I also bought another one. And I didn't read it properly. It wasn't Calvin Klein. It was like Carl Klein or something. It was like not quite Calvin Klein. No wonder it was so cheap. Looks the same. What a rip-off. Yes. Aberdeen. Yeah, Aberdeen like to loan our players, right? It's all good. Curtis Jones. He's the Scouse in our team. He can carry on the legacy. He'll be the Scouse heartbeat. He's the heartbeat in the middle. Technical and able. And over his injuries, which is great to see. Biggest threat. So, yeah, that's it. Amad Diallo is pretty skillful, good ball carrier. But I don't think Diallo is amazing. He's got great timing, great off-the-ball running, but he needs to get the ball in the right place. He's not as if he's going to beat like Van Dijk and Tsimikas at the same time. So I think, yeah, the biggest threat will probably be Bruno Fernandes. I still think it'll probably be Bruno Fernandes, you like. When is Mama due? Mama due Sako? Mama due Sako? No, Mai isn't due. Sorry, she's on an extended, aka not really permanent, but extended maternity leave from the Cambridge Japanese Business for the fact that Mia and Eito are so young at the moment, and because I work UK time frame, because I work for UK consultancy in Salesforce, I work 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. Japan time, which means I can have the daytime to shopping and making videos, gym, looking after Mia, cooking. Doctors or whatever, so she doesn't have the time to teach because of the time differences, and most of our students were back in the UK, even though it's an online base. We have 6 teachers, so she can't do it until Eito and Mia are older, hence why she's on maternity leave at the moment. But yeah, loving those Calvin Canty or Carl Klein panties. All good. No. Oh, am I expecting with my dad bod, you mean? With my Pocha dad bod, yeah, join the Making Success Inevitable channel. That's what we're talking about. I'm expecting hot chocolate tomorrow morning. No, I need to get fit, need to lose dad bod, but unfortunately Mai is not expecting because Eito and Mia are unlimited energy. We call it Mugendai. Mugendai means unlimited energy, and they're adorable and cute, and definitely lacking sleep at the moment. So, yes, no third one on the way anytime soon. So, unfortunate. If anyone's expecting, it's probably me with my dad bod. FFL, you mean FPL? You mean Fantasy Football League? It's about choosing the footballers that you think will perform with an assist and a goal, and whoever scores or performs well gets bonus points as well. The highest scoring person in my league will get one of my kits, but I'm on the way to reclaim what's rightfully mine, because it is actually mine. But no, if I triple captain Salah today, which I did, and if he performs well, I'm coming for you boys, holding my slot number 1. Did you know Magnus Carlsen was the world number 1 fantasy Premier League, or fantasy football Premier League person for a while, and he holds that trophy dear to his heart. Magnus Carlsen, what a legend. I was a chess prodigy as well, 9 years old. Yeah, the Adidas kits is like a similar template, isn't it? Adidas do make kits. They got good distribution chains, but I do think that I really like the Warrior kits and the New Balance kits. I thought they were more unique and collectible. Adidas and Nike kind of rehash similar designs, and they go a bit safe. The third kit next year, the leaked ones, I think look quite nice. Actually look quite nice. I might get the third one and maybe the away one. But I'm not loving the home kit next year much. I didn't like the home kit much this year either. So I got the away kit and the second kit. King Ghidorah, much appreciated, my man. Much respect. Sprinting uphill because I'm a lazy ass runner, like a striker. I'll do my intense sprints, but long distance running ain't for me. So I sub myself on for Lucha FC, 10-15 minutes to go. Win the ball in the head, flick on like a Heskey. I'm the new Heskey. If I could be KSI bigging myself up, I would do, because he turned Heskey into a meme. But Yeah, life advice. I love giving good advice. I love giving experiences from my lifetime because actually I have a lot to tell. My dad came from Vietnam during Vietnam War, had to raise 7 sisters and 1 brother with £5, no English, in the UK, new country, learning English, and he managed to succeed. He owns 2 houses now. If he can succeed with nothing, with all the odds stacked against him, then I don't see why I can't. So lots of stories in that regard. I started working when I was 4 years old because my dad was in the market. My mom owned a game. My mom did the game store side of things because we had the first import game store in UK, and I had to work with the game store because no one would look after me at home. But by the age of 6 and 7, I was on my home. I was on my own at home, and I also brought lunch to my dad in Cambridge Market Square because he'd be working. So I had to go to Marks and Spencer's to buy a meal deal for him as well. 6 and 7 years old. So I've been working since I was 4. So I got that work ethic. There you go. Lots of life lessons. I'm going to reveal all and talk about all this kind of stuff and what I learned and why I am the way I am and can do what I do nowadays. So make sure you join the other channel. Be much appreciated. Yes. Thank you so much, King Jijoro, for bringing that up. Keck bigger than 7-0. I would love it. I would love it. And if anyone can do it, it's this Arne Slot team right now, right here, right now, against this Amorim Man United dream team with Casemiro and Ericsson. Norton, Simicast definitely has a better. I'm sorry, but in terms of the whip delivery, Robbo has to have the ball in front of him or the ball pulled back. Robbo's got a great cross delivery as well, but Simicast's technical ball playing ability is Fabio Aurelio-esque. In fact, I would even argue that Simicast can do some things that Trent Alexander cannot do in terms of crossing a ball. Simicast's crossing is unbelievable. It's really good. Gakpo, Van Dijk, Salah, Quansah, and Elliot all said that Simicast has the best left foot in the squad at the moment. So I'll take their word on it. Magnus Carlsen Dustin, yes, chess championships at the moment. Can't believe he lost to Hans Nielsen, Hans Niemann even. I love my chess. I love my chess. Play it every day. Elo, I don't know. But if we're going by chess.com, I think I'm ranked like 1,300 at the moment. 1,300. Play the Indian game. Yeah, I love my Indian game, defensive. Although I go for dirty, quick checkmates quick as well. Adidas logo on the front. Yeah, it looks good. Heskey Dono, Heskey-san. I love Heskey. Underrated. Heskey, man, had a bazooka shot. Worked hard. Great work ethic. Great in the head. And I can't believe when the commentator asked Heskey, what would you like Liverpool fans to remember you about? And he said, I was a nice guy. Nothing about his playing career. Nothing about his first season. Nothing about how his partnership with Owen, laid the foundations for success, that he was a nice guy. God bless Emil Heskey, man. Bless him, man. Who's the GOAT tennis player of all time? It's me. Here's something for you, right? Brazy. I'm a hockey player. I'm a field hockey player. I'm the 4th highest scorer or 5th highest scorer in Cambridge South hockey history. Although I did a bit of I did join a rival club for 1 season just to see what it was like, whether the grass was greener, and it wasn't greener, so I went back. So I should have scored more. I went to university, and the hockey team, they got me pissed every single day, right? In the pub, snake bite, dirty, dirty snake bite. If the clock was this side, you have to use left hand to drink. If the clock was that side, you use right hand to drink. You have to push your pint more than that within the table is a dirty pint, or sorry, it's not a safe pint. You have to down it. I got wasted and hammered and walked like a peg leg chicken. So I couldn't handle the hockey drinking. It was way too much for me. So I joined the tennis team, and they had beautiful ladies, beautiful, beautiful ladies. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful ladies. And one of them taught me tennis every week. I got really, really good. A girl called Isabel. I think she was from Belgium. She was nice. Jana was nice as well. And then I joined the tennis team. And I cannot believe it. From nothing, joining the tennis team, I made my debut and represented Canterbury Uni in tennis. Amazing. The best player is definitely not me. It's probably Roger Federer. I love Roger Federer. But I do have a soft spot for Juan Martín del Potro. I'll tell you something else about tennis, by the way. For everyone who bets on football and bets on sports, don't do it. The only sport you should ever bet on is tennis. Now, I invested some of my student loan into tennis. I want to save this for the other channel, but I turned £700 into 21k with tennis betting using my own tennis betting algorithm. I eventually built a conservatory and my gym in my parents' house, but then I lost the rest. I lost the rest for a really sad story, by the way, involving my ex. The depression, couldn't think of all this kind of thing, couldn't think straight, couldn't hedge bet. But tennis is the only game that you win on sports betting for the fact that the game and the markets change every single point. Every single point, the markets and odds go up and down, which gives you many points of entry. A Grand Slam like Wimbledon gives you many matches to simultaneously bet and hedge on. Hedge means betting on one side, and when it goes up, betting on the other side. And no matter who wins, you get a chunk of profit. Tennis betting is the only way you'll ever make money on betting. Don't do any other betting. I don't advocate betting. I don't like betting. You'll get depressed. Okay, what else we got? Roger Federer, best of all time. Well, most exciting of all time. The best, most talented player is probably Djokovic. Roughing it out on clay. Sticky fingers, thank you, my man. Much respect. Jamie Rennie, yeah, Papa Tar, Waddy, he's amazing as well, yeah. Seven Sisters, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my life is interesting. I should write a book on my life story as well as the tactical book as well. Hope you guys would buy that as well. Appreciate it. Failed Clown, welcome aboard. New to channel. Great to see you, my man. You're always welcome here. Liverpool fan in Japan. International community is the best by far. Players fit. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jeremy. They need wingbacks. Amarine desperately need wingbacks and a clinical striker. That's the thing, King Jidora. Romano is, people call him a tapping merchant. And he retweets things and rehashes things. But he's made a great career for himself of being the word that he gets enough right and does it with charisma that he's a go-to man. But unless Joyce says it, unless it's Orny Bomber, unless it's Ornstein, Pornstein, Orny, baby, then yeah, you can't be trusted. But even them, players can change their minds, like Zubamendi, right? Kirkish, I think we are in for Kirkish, by the way. It'll be Ainori, Kirkish, or Anthony Robinson. And I've got a dedicated video on Kirkish and left backs coming very soon. I even commissioned a drawing of Kirkish. I think I put it in some stuff. Yeah, Dustin, yeah, he lost. He got checkmated by Hans. That was awful. Man United relegation would be amazing because they'd find it so hard to come back up for the sake of Adidas can dump them within 1 year if they get relegated, and they won't get the financial remuneration to get back up. Michael Chin, welcome, man. Great to see you. Hope you are well, my friend. Yeah, Heskey's DJ celebration. Put the record on my DJ. Link to the other channel, Nathan? Yes, I do, my friend. Let me get it for you. Thank you so much, by the way. Really appreciate it. This is the other channel. Everyone who joins for support, life lessons and everything. Really appreciate it. I'm all into life coaching and making things better and giving your best effort. I'm sprinting to lose the dad bod. And Mushroom Boy Ato features heavily on that channel because he's in the gym and he's running to win, like myself, and he's only 5 years old. He's doing great. Baseball, Dustin, I haven't tried baseball yet, but I want to learn a bit about baseball because Ato will surely get through it in his lifetime in Japan, so I need to try it. There's actually something called Round One, which is the biggest sporting indoor complex in the world. You pay £7 and you've got baseball cages, badminton cages, tennis cages, shooting racks, gymnasiums, aquafishing, ice skating, skating rinks, arcade, karaoke for free. You pay £7 and you can do everything for free for like 6 hours. It's amazing. And I've tried a baseball cage there. It's amazing. And Rob San, Prince of Tennis. Eikichi, absolutely love Prince of Tennis. Great anime. Except for the fact that the main character just always wins. That killed it a little bit for me, but it's good fun. Brazy, Soleng. Tennis ladies are always Soleng. Brazy, you must be Cantonese or from Guangzhou. My mom's from Guangzhou as well. Jen hei ho leng. Ho de ye ho sik. Sai. I remember my Cantonese. Very good. For them, Ipswich 1-0. Ipswich, go on. Get out of relegation zone. Yes, bro. I love Cantonese roast. My favourite food in the whole world. Roast duck, crispy roast pork, char siu. Oh, I'll take it all. Dim sum. Gong Jamin. Yeah. Gabrielle Sabatini. Yeah. I like Maria Kirilenko as well. She was a hottie. Ivan Lendl with badass. Bad boy. I love it. You're an ideal Asian. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. That's the thing with studying. I was a good student. I was a wonder kid in studying until it became too easy. And then I kind of quit. My attendance at school was 60%. 60% for various reasons. I almost got kicked out a few times. But when it came to exam time, I have like memory recall. I wouldn't know it. And when you ask me or when I need it, I can dig it out of the back of my head. And there you go. Pass the exam with flying colours. What else we got? Yeah, Michael Oliver. You know, Man United fans hate Michael Oliver. He's like the David Coote for Man United. So I hope we get some good decisions. Above us, only Sky, Keith. Yes, Keith. Great to see you. Keith originally reached out to me on Instagram. Been chatting to you for a long time, even in the early days of Liverpool fan in Japan. Keith, above us, only Sky. Great to see you, my man. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great day. Super popular in Japan for sure. Everton to get relegated. I don't know. Neverton. It's always a guaranteed 3 points for us, but they play dirty. They injure us as well. Yeah, there's no rich gamblers. Yeah, the bookies for sure are the rich ones. If you're going to gamble, it has to be tennis for the reasons I said. Many points of entry because every single point, every single rally, the points go up and down. The winner can start off slow, like Lena usually start off really, really slow. Put your money on her. When she starts coming back, put your money on the other side as well. Hedge your bets, guaranteed profit either way. But betting is a mug's game. Get out of it before you lose too much money. I lost a lot of money, but I made a lot of money as well. Betting algorithm, all good. Sampras versus Agassi, old school, back in the day. Huge boom shot Sampras versus rally machine Agassi. How long before kickoff? It's 1:30 kickoff, right? Which means the lineups should be coming. Not too long. Dafflo, mate, thank you. I watched so many Cantonese movies back in the day. I learned my Cantonese from watching Jet Li, Wong Fei Hong, and Siu Lam Siu Ji, and all that kind of stuff. So my Cantonese ain't bad, son. It ain't bad. Anna Kournikova, not Luis Enrique, was it? No, not Jose Enrique. That's Liverpool player. Enrique Iglesias. Done well, right? You can be my hero, baby, kind of thing. Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias. He's done. I even like that song by Enrique Iglesias and Whitney Houston. Over and over, something like that. I love that song. That's a nice song. Yeah, I do hope Man United go down. They won't come back up anytime soon. They'll be down in the dumps. It's going to be a great year for the Red. It's the shiny era. The shiny one. Arne Slot is leading the way. With Trent, we're going to win many things. Without Trent, we'll win many things. We've got the best squad in the Premier League. We've got the best squad in the world. This is maybe one of the best squads Liverpool have ever had, with one of the best coaches in history. We're no longer a stepping stone. Players want to stay, come what may. Even if Trent leaves, it'll be a great day because we've got Conor Bradley, first and foremost. Joe Gomez can play there. We'll sign a good right back anyway. So, yeah. Kirkes is really, really good. Oh, my God. Days. Annie Kournikova, yeah, right? Maria Kirilenko was really nice as well. Hanchukova, she was okay. There's a little bit of a naughty one from Canada. Her name escapes me right now. Dementieva was okay as well from Russia. I'm reeling off all of the tennis ladies. I'm a man of substance in abundance. Classy ladies. Yes, the memories or the memories. Yes. Transfer targets. Yeah, Kirkesh is good. Anthony Robinson would be made for the now. I think Ainori is actually a little bit better than Kirkesh, but Kirkesh has more potential. You can always be my arrow. I like it a lot. I like my chocolate. Yeah, it's really, really fun. Frank, thank you for joining, my man. You're always welcome. Great to see you here and enjoy your day. Enjoy the match as well. Arsenal versus Brighton. Baleba is amazing. The difference is Baleba is box to box. He's not a dedicated 6. So he'll be a great 8 in our system. But we're flooded with 8s at the moment, aren't we? Shaolin Kung Fu. Yeah, because Jet Li is a wushu champion of his youth. Jet Li is amazing. Donnie Yen is amazing. Bruce Lee is amazing. Jackie Chan is amazing. Sammo Hong. Even Master Wong in on YouTube. Good fun. Yeah, Frank, have a great day, my friend. Very good. Yes, Sticky Fingers, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Because Liverpool are going to stuff Man United. Yeah. They knew our triple captain Salah, so they knew it was going to be good. Athena Holden. Oh, yeah. The ref, though, we got Michael Oliver. And Michael Oliver doesn't like Man United at all. And Man United don't like... There we go, Eugenie Bouchard. Yeah, she is naughty. She's a little bit kinky, isn't she? Kinky with the winkies. Eugenie Bouchard. More of a model these days than a tennis player, but she's nice. I like Danzi. He's a clinical finisher. But he's so far down in the pecking order right now. Jackie Chan's amazing and hardworking. My favorite movie of all time is City Hunter. Jackie Chan live action. City Hunter. On the ship on the cruise, and he cosplays in Street Fighter, right? He's Chun-Li. Jackie Chan as Chun-Li versus that that Ken, that beautiful model like Ken. Yeah. Darts players coming through Asia. But Japanese players are always very eccentric. Whether it's snooker or baseball or other things, Japanese players always have a bit of flair about them. Very technical, always very technical. Ball winning midfielder on support with dribble more. It's very interesting because Gravenberch is kind of a registrar. He's a roaming playmaker, really. He is a roaming playmaker. He does defend well, but I wouldn't say he's a dedicated ball winner. He's not an anchor man. He's probably a registrar, to be honest. The most beautiful thing that Jackie Chan said was to his son, he's not giving his son his inheritance because he said, if my son is worthy, he can make his own money. If he's not worthy, he's just wasting my money. The Graven turn. Yeah. They need that. Kira Kurosawa. Great movies. Ghibli as well. Butt scratching tennis poster. Delicious Tosh, indeed. I do think though, Liverpool are due to give a team a good spanking. Liverpool will be motivated against Man United. Tsimikas will get early crosses in. Robertson won't be pressed as much in the 6th position, which means he can transverse onto the same line as Gravenberch. Maka can play high up with Soboslai because of the fact that they play 2 holding. Maka will squeeze between their wingback, and their defensive midfielder, same as Soboslai, which will allow Salah in the pocket between Dalot and Maguire, which means every time that Salah gets the ball, you're expecting him to face up against Dalot or Maguire, and he has both of them on toast. Lucho Diaz running the horizontal lines against De Ligt is beautiful. If they do risk it for biscuit and play Martinez, it means that Salah's against Martinez and putting him on his ass again, which means that Diaz will begin against Maguire. The balls in behind would be absolutely deadly. Gakpo could release the Gakpao because Mazraoui has no chance in terms of physicality of keeping up with a Gakpo on horizontals. Nunez could be a surprise option because if we need a bit of randomness in terms of bringing their backline so far back to give the spaces between the 6 and the backline, then that could be a ploy as well. Curtis Jones holding the ball in that midfield could draw in a Ugarte and a Mainu to give space to other players as well. And Rasmus Højlund really does not match up well against Van Dijk and Quanson Konate because they are physical players who are quicker than him. So their biggest hope is for Amad Diallo to beat the first tackle, to spray it across to Bruno Fernandes, and Fernandes to slide a ball in for Højlund to get in, or Fernandes to get a shot away himself with Diallo coming in on the back post. That's the only kind of play that I can see. But we've got Alisson Becker. He's the Colossus. He's the wall. So I don't really think that Man United have the best shot at keeping a clean sheet in this match. I don't think they have it. The fact that this match is going ahead is a good omen, and Liverpool will put out a message. Arsenal, you drop points at the mighty Brighton at the Seagulls. We're gonna seagull shat on your chances by scoring at least 5. I predicted 4-0. 75 minutes before kickoff, yeah? Yeah, Kwanzaa header to make it 4-0 would be lovely. I want Kwanzaa to make amends, I really do. But if Konate's fit, Konate comes in and we stuff them. We absolutely stuffed them. New manager bounce because their players are not good and their squad is not good. 81 concurrent viewers. I hope you guys sincerely enjoyed this Q&A. Hopefully you enjoyed all my questions as well, some personal tidbits as well. Join Zen Market. You won't regret it because you can buy anything from Japan, any shop, and it's really worthwhile. Great souvenirs as well. The service fee and shipping's cheap. Join with the code and I think you get the 800 Zen points, $5. Mercari is a great service as well. Fancy football, good luck to everyone. If Salah does the business with my triple captaining of him today, I'll be right up there, so beware. My kit might be coming home and staying home. 81 concurrent viewers, thank you so much for joining me as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. I'll give it another 2 minutes. Any last minute questions, I'll be glad to answer. But it's coming up midnight. It's 1:58 p.m. here. Almost midnight, almost tomorrow. Got to get my beauty sleep. Oh, my music clock. My Persona 3 music clock is coming on the hour, every hour. Yes, because if I get some beauty sleep, I might have my toilet break by the time halftime comes about in the Liverpool versus Man United match, which means that I can see us flying high above the sky, 3-0 up ahead. Jerry Mills, thank you so much, mate. Yeah, Jaden Dance, he's a quality player, and he will be a quality player with a great attitude as well, and he's got a great footballing family behind him, but he's behind the pecking order, behind 5 players at the moment, so he'll need a lot of time. He'll need a lot of time to become a starting member of the Liverpool team. Yeah, he's behind everyone. He's behind Gakpo, Nunez, Jota, Salah, even Elliott. He's behind Nunez. He's behind Chiesa. Alexander Cameron, my friend, thank you so much. Really, you're going to give me the sweetest of dreams tonight. That is super, super kind. Glad you enjoyed this first Q&A. I'm glad everyone's enjoyed this Q&A. I've enjoyed spending my evening with you guys as well. You guys are like my brothers from another mothers, my sisters as well. You know, the fan base is amazing. We always knew the Liverpool fans were great, but you guys are sincerely the best fans. Thank you so much. Up the shiny one, Arnesart. This is the last core of glory. Let's chuck him in there. Wataru Endo screaming from sidelines. Gakpo and Nunez giving a bit of what? I'm the starter. I'm the hat-trick hero today. Thank you, Jamie, for supporting as always. You are the best of us. Thank you, Jamie, for everything you do for the community and commenting back with everyone as well. I truly, truly appreciate it. I see it all the time. Damo, my man, sweetest of dreams for sure. Absolutely. Everyone safe as houses, safe home as well. Fernandez, credible chance, but Alisson will save the penalty. Thank you very much to everyone, especially everyone who donated and supporting the channels, becoming the members as well. Jamie, Jeff, Alexander Cameron, absolutely everyone. Couldn't do it without you guys. Molly B. Demancer, thank you so much as well for being who you are and inspiring me with your fitness as well. I'm following your fitness closely. Everyone, konbanwa. Konbanwa means good evening, good night. Oyasuminasai means good night. It actually does mean good night. It means sweet dreams. I will sleep well, Michael Chin, especially because Alexander Cameron's paid for my breakfast, £1.99. I'll take that all day long. Thank you so much. Everyone, really enjoyed the match. Join the Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't already. The live chat watch along is amazing. Everyone in the chat makes it the place to be. It's really, really fun in the Discord. I'm going to drop the link before I go. Everyone there's super, super kind, chit-chatty as well. And yeah, in absence of watching it live, you can chat there with everybody. And that's the first place I check for the scores, for the goal scorers, for the memes, for the love and for the laughs and for the lineup as well. The Discord is a fun place to be. I think you'll really enjoy it if you haven't already. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Ichiban, Miyazaki-man, Ichiban. The Liverpool fan in Japan community, Ichiban. It means the best. Better than all the rest. Much love to you all. Janet, ciao. Have a great day. Up the shiny one, Liverpool. Let's do it. Let's do it. 4-0, please. Mo Salah, hat-trick. See you later, Tim. Have a great one.